Welcome into Date Palm Field. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dominican Republic going up against Tennessee. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. Showing the slab in today's game, Noah Schultz. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swings and misses. 0-1.
That term 5-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Junior, it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
Misses inside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. Lindor. Over to first. That's out number 3. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Stanton should have this one. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
And that's way high. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Anthony Santander at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Griffey drops step, ranges back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. And we're back. And now it's going to be Stan Musial. Schultz back to work. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Musial measures 6 feet even. 31 years old. Usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. Albies gets it to first. And they get Musial for the out. And now Ted Simmons. That's to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Raul Ibanez.
Yeah.
No score here in the second.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Oh, nice play. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Ball one there. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and Albies is retired.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Martinez.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor zips it across, and a couple of quick outs. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
He was late there, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that is out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base hit, center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Got him. And the inning is over. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Just off the inside edge. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now, David Ortiz. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Tim Raines.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a ball popped up. Albies on the move and puts the squeeze on that one. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swings through that. They're
0-1.
so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-1 now. Little chopper rolls foul. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swung on, popped up left side. Puts it away for the out. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied to right his first time. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That one the other way, and foul ball. Swing and a slow roller. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and fires. Foul ball still 0-2. And misses inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to.
And he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now here is Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop originally drafted. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Check swing, called strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
0-2 now. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Ripped towards third. Zips it to first. And Polanco is out. And the batter now, Stan Musial. Lindor makes the catch. Inning over. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. That one way inside.
Two balls, one
This
strike.
hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Gets under it and pops it up. Polanco right there to make the grab. And there's one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's outside. He caught it behind his back. And very nicely done for the out. J.D. Martinez stands in.
J.D. Martinez.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw over to Musial. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Ted Simmons.
Ted Simmons.
Schultz back to work, and that misses. 1-0. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger drifts towards it. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Ball 1, no strikes. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Soto gets it back in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Tim Raines. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Over to Albies. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. First pitch misses. Here comes the throw.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Bellinger swings through it for strike 1.
1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And Belly goes down on strikes. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ramirez settles under this one, makes the grab, and that will end. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Now 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop from his backside. And he's safe at first. Back to the top. For the lineup, Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger sizes this one up, corrals it. 1 away. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike.
High leg
throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Albies. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Lindor on to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline. Foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Throw over to Musial. They get the out on Soto. 2 down, base is empty. And now Anthony Santander. That one hammered center field, way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. We go to the top of the from 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Los Angeles taking on the Dominican Republic. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starter, Mike Messina. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. And that misses. And 1-1.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Sandberg gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. De La Cruz batting second in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ibanez brings it in. That's out number 2. This is Corbin Carroll.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
That's off the inside corner. And the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Corbin goes down on strikes. Back here in Queens. And getting to start, Satchel Paige. Chris, how about a scouting report?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. And he swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next.
Griffey Jr.
That one inside. Look out. One out, base is empty.
That's out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And another ball. Late swing, foul to the left. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Carroll pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Messina back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Stanton makes the catch, and there's one down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to Musial, and that double play ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Stan Musial. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
That one down the line. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Tap foul at the plate. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Reaching for it and brings it in. So 2 down now, and here is Raul Ibanez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Reynolds makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the 3rd inning. Bryce Harper to the plate. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Ball 1 to Bryce.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 2-1 now. Liner snagged at first. Brian Reynolds here.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Foul ball there. Top of the 3rd, no score.
Ball! That pitch is out.
That misses the zone. And a count 2-1. On the ground to the left. Lindor whips it across. First 2 batters are tired here in the top of the 3rd. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. Comebacker to the mound. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. And there's a foul ball. In the air, left side. And a quick out, number 1. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
The designated hitter, Ortiz.
First pitch misses. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reynolds makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and Witt is out. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, now an appeal to 3rd. And he held back according to Ricky Halladay. 1 down, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 4th inning underway, no score. gets a piece and stays alive. Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Next to hit, Corbin Carroll. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Move to first. Carroll, 24 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Bottom of the inning. And now here is Francisco Lindor. That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. He'll touch them all. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And here is Jorge Polanco. Right side. Bats up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Stan Musial now at the plate. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Messina back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And Mookie leaves the yard. It's 1-1. Tatis, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
In the air on the infield, Musial settles underneath it, puts it away for the out.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So Harper stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ted Simmons. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Slings it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Up the middle. Betts whips it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Ryne Sandberg digs in now. Now one
Ball
missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next offering is outside. Drilled out towards left center field. Carroll ranges back. Got all of that one. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-1. So 2 away with nobody on. And now David Ortiz. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1.
1-0.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Ted Simmons. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. That one misses. 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
Late swing, fouled off. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Hit in the air, center field. Griffey gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 2. Tanner Scott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Reynolds on second. Simmons at first. 1 gone. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 1 out. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. Two on, 2 outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. That one in the dirt, ball 1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
They say to win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Forget it. And they add on. It's 3-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Francisco Lindor. First offering, and it just misses.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 1 down. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Griffey Jr.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Polanco in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in the dirt.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one over to first, safe. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. This one smoked, could be trouble. Polanco around second. And that's a double. So 2 down. Now a chance for Ted Simmons. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Fouled off to the right. Musial, the runner at third. Simmons at first. 2 out of the inning. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mookie now. The Reapers. Michael Kopech into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one fouled off. Kopech in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Turns and fires the Betts. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. 2-1 now. On the ground. Nice stop from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. Back foot slider struck him out. Here comes Bryce Harper. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Mark Davis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early.
Runner breaks for third. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Leading off, Ryne Sandberg. He's already homered in this game. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And that one fouled off. Sandberg tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. This one popped up. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. He's got it, and there are 2 down. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Pete Crow Armstrong looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Bunted back towards the pitcher. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead.
New pitcher on now, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it is gone. And they inch closer. It's 4-2. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first, and Witt is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Junior makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 8th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. O'Day back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Lindor swings through that one.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch. And he'll see another. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air center field. Carroll has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Chopper right side. Bare hand grab. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. And that one handled. The tag, and he's out. And now the first baseman, Stan Musial. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. 0-1. And a foul ball. This to third. Throws to first in time. And that ends the inning. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. So they turn to their closer, Bruce Sutter.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. He's 2 outs away. Mookie Betts getting ready to hit. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Outside. 1-2 the count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. Tatis swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Hammered on the line, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat.